Good morning, Kentuckiana. It is 6 o'clock and a chilly 22 degrees outside. And we are on your side this morning tracking what is left of this winter storm. We've got team coverage for you across Kentuckiana. Shane McAllister is in Louisville checking out the neighborhoods, and Rob Harris is out on the roads in southern Indiana. But first, let's bring in Reed Yaden with your first alert storm team forecast. What a wild night, my friend.
Yeah, it was. Interesting night. The snow came late. Yeah. Didn't last very long. It has left some snowfall here. They're working on the roads, and we're going to stay on top of everything for you this morning. Let's go ahead and begin to take a look at what's not happening, and that is nothing snowing right now. Snow is out of the viewing area. There's our live view from the camera atop the Galt House restaurant, the Review restaurant, part of the Morgan & Morgan HD camera network. This is Interstate 64 here. Traffic moving westbound, traffic moving eastbound, and you notice it is in pretty good shape, this portion of the interstate at least. 3rd Street exit ramp is also wide open. We'll be using our cameras throughout the morning looking all around the viewing area. Okay, snow totals. West Baden, Orange County, Indiana, 4 inches. Down at E-Town, 3.3. Louisville International picking up just over 2 inches. Middletown, 1.3 inches. And I just got another report in from Middletown, a little over 2 inches there. Same thing at Corydon, Okolona, 1.7. Bowling Green, 2.1. Looks like 1 to 3 inches pretty well covers the weather story. Here we go. Radar quiet now. I like that. Last of the snow out of the area now, continuing to really weaken and pull away. Let's take a look at what's going on right now. Look at these temperatures from the north. The cold weather is the weather story now. It's 20 degrees in Louisville. Wind chills in the single digits throughout the day. No more than the low to middle 20s for highs today. Back with the 7-day forecast in just a few minutes.
All right, Reed, thanks so much. Well, if you can avoid it, try to stay inside, at least until crews can get out and clear all the roads. Here's a live look at our traffic tracker, and you can see the roads are mostly green, but there are a few trouble spots, some red and orange for you. So make sure you give it some time if you do have to get out today. And our Rob Harris is out live on the roads in southern Indiana. Rob, how do the roads look where you are right now?
Hey, Sarah. Yeah, so we hit I-65 early this morning. We're in Indiana right now. We actually just passed Uniontown. We'll show you what it looks like right now. This is southbound I-65, but we went as far north as Seymour, and really it's a mixed bag here this morning. When you're in the Louisville area, really things are not too bad. You don't want to take that, you don't want to take that as gospel. Take it with a grain of salt because there can be some black ice hidden there. But around the Louisville area, things really are looking pretty good. As you head north, that's where things get dicey. We noticed that it really started to get bad around the Scottsburg, Austin area, headed north on I-65. And once you get to Seymour, there really are some spots that are quite slick. There's some snow that's sitting on the interstate and some ice hidden underneath there. We passed at least one semi that was off the road, one car off the road as well. So if you can avoid it, especially early this morning, and the further north you go, even more so, it's a really good idea to stay off the roads. Give the crew some time to work on it. Having said that, for the most part, things are going pretty well as long as you take it slow. We're not going the speed limit, not even close, and we're getting passed by a few cars, but for the most part, people are taking it slower this morning, which is a good call. So, once again, if you're in the Louisville area, not so bad. It's the further north you go that things get a little bit dicey. So for you folks here in southern Indiana, take it slow this morning, and if you can, stay off the roads. Back to you, Sarah.
Hey, Rob, thanks so much. Well, if you are out on the roads, Rob's providing a great example right now to take it easy if you do have to get out. We're going to check in now with Andrea Clifford with the Kentucky Transportation Cabinet. She joins us live on the phone right now. Good morning, Andrea.
Good morning.
How are you holding up, my dear? Are you tired yet?
Oh, absolutely. I worked till midnight last night, so I've had a little bit of sleep. I just feel for the guys who've been out driving all night.
Absolutely. Well, y'all are superstars. We can't thank you enough. Are your crews running into any problems out there this morning?
Well, I just talked to one of our staff, and they were saying that the interstates in Jefferson County are starting to clear up. There's still some work that needs to be done on the ramps and the shoulders. 65 through downtown and through Jefferson County, and 64 are looking pretty good. But Watterson still needs a little work, particularly east of Poplar Level Road. We had some trucks break down last night on 65 in Bullitt County, so it's just now starting to get cleared up. It was a little bit behind the others. So we are seeing improvements on the interstate system. And then as you go into our other surrounding counties, the interstates are starting to clear up, but those secondary roads and the lowest volume roads, those rural roadways, are still mostly covered, and it's going to be a little while before we can get those cleared. It's going to be well into the afternoon before some of those routes we can even get to, just because of the blowing and drifting snow that continues to cover what we've plowed off.
I gotcha. Well, and I know because of the rain, you all weren't able to treat the roads this week. Has that made a big difference in your treatment today?
What that really does is, for those roads that we can't get to right away, those secondary and rural roads, the pretreatment would keep the snow and ice from bonding to the pavement and make it easier to plow. So since we weren't able to do that, the plowing, the salting and plowing is going to take longer. It's going to be a little more difficult. But our crews are experienced. They'll keep at it until it gets cleared. It's just going to take a long time. With these low temperatures, the snow melting chemicals are less effective. They still work, but it just takes longer because of the cold.
Okay, awesome. Well, thanks so much, Andrea. We so appreciate your time. Make sure to tell your crews thank you for us, and we'll check in with you later. Thanks so much.
Will do.